Gentlemen in the mix.
Hey, Giles, I did. Happy Thursday evening to you. It's just Patreon night. We always do like 2 streams on Thursdays. So I'm going to be hanging out with them. But the 4-hour candle just closed about 12 minutes ago. And it was the highest 4-hour candle close on Bitcoin since January of 2018. Highest level of this entire rally. Started immediately after the COVID crash, 3850. to 16,400. It almost feels like a dream, but we have not hit the measure move of the consolidation structure we were in for, I don't know, 6 days or so. We did break out yesterday. Futures 16,480. We got a pretty big crowd tonight in the voice chat, so it should be interesting. Okay, man. Okay.
It's usually
Be alert.
used as, yeah. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live.
Hello.
Let's do it.
What's up?
What's up, bro? Oh, not much.
Just
man.
hanging out here.
Yeah, just enjoying.
Sell walls. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the sell wall.
Yeah, I always just think it's weird when I see it on there.
Price wants to start going. Japan and China are both at lunch right now.
What's up, P. Miller? Wow.
Same with Korea.
Oh, wow.
Just adjusting it.
They used to
So what do you
put up
think?
sell walls and buy walls as they're for effect.
What do you think, Prebs? Will Bitcoin achieve 17K before major reversal?
If we get a blue sweep, we're going
Bitcoin?
Yeah, we're going all-time highs. That's the bonus. Mitch, your career will skyrocket.
Oh
Just
no, it'll all get
Pissed off for 4 years.
Capital gains and taxes will be raised, so it'll be pretty much break even, I guess. It'll even out.
My rookie year, the federal tax rate was 38.2, which is what they're planning on raising it back to. Get a lawyer. Get a good
Mitch,
tax
I got
guy.
a quick question for
You'll
you.
be good. Don't worry about it.
Can you show what you look at when shorts get liquidated?
Oh yeah, it's just aggr.trade. That's all it is.
That's a fun website.
It's an awesome website. Just to have up. I have like all my stock movers, top gainers and losers in front of it, and it takes up the whole screen except that I guess the aggregate where it shows all the different exchanges, the big orders. So it's pretty cool. I can just show it on screen.
Up going all the time, and
It's fun watching the 1 second chart.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even look at the chart. That's the thing I have hidden. I have it where it just looks like this on my screen.
Well, one thing is really volatile is you can just sit there and stare at it and be calm.
So, is it the reds that are shorted?
The red is just sell orders, and then eventually, like you'll see, it'll say shorts liquidated and the amount of shorts liquidated if it happens. Normally, it's happening when prices having a
it's
markup
just
or markdown.
it's a position getting liquidated. It's usually on BitMEX.
And you can turn the audio on. It's pretty fun. I'll turn my audio up all the way, and I've got this like a big foyer, and it just echoes throughout my house. The beeps, pretty funny. Anyway,
Like the flashing lights, I couldn't figure out how to turn it on. I had a big monitor that was always close by that I'd see.
So what is that?
No longer anymore. aggr.trade.
that's right. That's right.
It's like I tested it. It's about a 3-second delayed, so it's not bad.
Oh man, this song's good. What is this?
Threw some orders on Deribit and like counted with the.
Someone Shazam this.
BitMEX sale.
I'll Shazam it, just don't talk for a while.
Okay, I'll be quiet. Sounds like Mario. What?
Of evil and wickedness and corruption become larger and larger by the day.
It might be City of Souls by Lucas Perazzi.
Sounds like it. City of Souls. He's talking about evil, corruption, and something.
Is that a joint?
Looks like TLT wants to make a serious move. Thoughts?
Is that bonds, right? Something about bonds. TLT. Thanks, chill. Yeah.
bonds ripped
20-year
today.
Treasury bond ETF.
Yeah.
Could you post the name of that song in the Patreon?
Sure.
It's kind of like a range here, right? You gotta near it.
Become larger and larger by the day.
Yeah, so it did rip, you're right. I mean, 1.7% up, right? Yeah. So does it want to go higher? I mean, look,
Down
if it,
9.
we got ourselves a
10-year was down 9% or so.
we got ourselves what, a creek here, maybe? Some sort of creek.
Issue with TLT. So it does have a lot to do with the 10-year, but it's technically the ETF of the 20+ year bonds. So today they bought a bunch of 30-year bonds, so it kind of suppressed TLT's price, but that's the most liquid like bond ETF. IEF is like the 7 to 10-year bonds, but there's no liquidity on it. So everyone just goes to TLT, but
It doesn't look bad. I mean, I guess not too bad.
I took a position the other day. I was sitting there Tuesday. I'm like, what? How are bonds doing this well? You know, like, oh, the bond market's closed for Veterans Day.
Yeah. Bank holiday.
That's in London or UK. Bank holidays.
Is it? I thought that was what they were considered, like Veterans Day. Right?
Federal holiday.
Federal holiday, yeah. Not a bank holiday. Whatever. Yeah, it's weird. Like, my God, like everything faded. The whole pump, the whole like gap up insanity on Monday has been completely faded to fill the gap. I mean, the S&P like filled the freaking gap today with that wick. It didn't like close. And yeah, dude, that's what FOMO will get you. You know, it's like it was just sketchy. Like, really, is it a breakaway gap on the index fund? Just don't know. But the back test is good. Did you see how the S&P today is still held above the? Yeah, filled the gap and back tested the breakout. So it killed two birds with one stone. Right.
And the Qs still need to back test too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, look at that, man. It's just
to fill that remaining gap.
I guess bearish divergence. I don't know. Class C, so it's not really strong or anything, but it's very interesting to see if S&P will be able to hold this breakout, and then if it does hold, man, my God, this thing could go insane to the upside. You know, it's a huge consolidation structure. What the measured move of this would be stupid if it confirmed and started rallying. You're talking about like, my God. 38.97.
A back test.
What's up?
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you didn't. What'd you say?
If that is truly a back test.
Oh, 100%. Like 1, 2, and then look, it gapped up, broke out, right, and just gapped up and then just dumped. That's the back test right there. And with that wick, you zoom in, you can see the gap fill. And then look, even again today, the last 4-hour candle we've had, just spent time back testing and bouncing off of it. So now, if that's this, it could continue doing that, but you'd think eventually it would need to, let's get some price action, follow through price action after the back test of the breakout, and then you could eventually maybe see $3,900. That'd be crazy.
That candle's made to look good, but it was last 15 minutes of price action.
Yeah, it normally always is.
Chicago shutting down.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
California places, right? New York, they're all doing it. Yeah, all these cities combined, right? Those three are like 25% of the U.S. economy or something. So it's not insignificant. It's a very big deal.
And looking at
I think Chicago was just a suggestion.
No, Chicago is starting Monday has a 30-day stay-in-place order. So I don't know how they legally enforce them. And we all had stay in
Good
place
luck with
orders, I'm
that.
guessing.
They also have a no gun order, right? And that works out well.
Yeah, but stores are going to be shut down. So these people that are scraping by with their restaurants trying to...
Yeah.
Daniel
Anyway,
says Chicago business is still open. You can still go to
Delivery
work.
food.
Time to
Yeah,
start
that's true.
buying Amazon and Uber and all that stuff.
Think of all the business owners that just now are getting back,
Roll back into COVID.
and they're going
They'll
to
get wiped out.
wrecked.
Jeff, have you looked at the new Qs, the QQQM and the QQQJ? Have you seen those or heard of them? They're just like, they're really new. I think one's like the new age Qs or something. I think it has to do with, I don't know. I looked at a lot of the tickers. You know, nothing's like, it's not like the normal Qs where you know, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. There's like 3%. It's the highest holding.
It's the ARC ETFs that I don't know. I think I've talked to you about. Next Gen 100 ETF.
Yeah, but like, what is it
I can look-
comprised of? Like,
What is it? QQQJ and QQQ what?
M as a Mitch. Yeah.
Okay, so that is. I'll look it up on ATFDB and tell you what they hold.
Practice in that coin flip so you don't get wrecked.
Oh, dude. Yeah, right. Like another coin flip's gonna happen tonight. Give me a break, dude.
That tip jar game the other night.
That was so
good.
insane.
Dude, that was so much fun.
Dude, it had
So
never
much
happened
fun.
before. It was the first time ever. It was a great idea by Logan. I didn't even think about it.
What was the game?
Until EB came in, right? The getting to the 1272 fib extension. Well, the 100 and then the 1272. And we learned the 1414 is literally impossible. Like, there's just no way.
What was
We
the
should
payout
bring back
for
Jeopardy in honor of Alex.
hitting 100?
I don't know. Logan set the rules. He ended up tipping, or he ended up
and then
paying out,
0.8 Bitcoin.
or Ethereum.
Logan,
Pointing at Ethereum.
Logan sent out 0.2 ETH for the 100%, and then I think it was like 0.4 and then 0.8 for the next two.
Yeah, the 144 and it never hit. Yeah.
I needed to win 3 Ethereum to break even.
Oh my god.
I was in a pretty ass backwards risk reward zone there.
Oh, my Zcash ball for a while there. You cannot get it to move.
It was just stuck, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
those two
Cash ball was
Binance
so
coins.
frustrating.
It was like wedged between 2 Binance tokens,
Yeah, it
and
was
it was
perfect.
just stuck there.
It's really hard to figure
was
out, right?
symmetrical.
You have a 10-minute delay from the time that you tip to the time that
Yeah.
it drops.
Oh yeah, it was so backed up, right?
Oh, it's hilarious.
You're like, here comes a $100 ball from Probes, and 10 minutes later. it's
I
still-
see. I didn't know that. I thought I didn't really even think about a delay or everything getting backed up.
It was pretty
Congested.
bad.
What's Wi-Fi gonna do? I mean, it's up casual 10%, 9+%. Hidden bullish divergence playing out, and Wayne's 60-minute stuff played out. You know, good on that. You think 20,933 is a minimum target, which has been the case since the PCZ, right? Since the shark, right? I mean, in before tip jar game, you know.
China to me, China.
So I'm a little sketched out on these DeFi names. I haven't seen like a capitulation. Like, you'll get that with a lot of new assets, and these DeFi assets, they have
Wi-Fi feels like it did, man. Right? That was terrible.
Well,
It was dumbing
that was
so
like
hard.
right after the ICO, and I don't think it happens that new in the project, but like, or that new on the chart. I've just been seeing some parallels on that unicorn coin to what is it, Bitcoin's price in like 2018, a little bit. The structures are kind of the same. I'm just like, I'm a little sketched out on DeFi at the moment. I know people have made some great money, so congrats to those people. I think the TA was definitely there. It was just taking forever.
Dude, the TA was crazy. No 786, we'll go to the 886. Boom. divergence volume signature. You're talking about 99.9 country. You know who I am, bro. I never worked at a country station.
Bruh.
Well, there was a unicorn. Isn't that uni? Isn't you and I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I call it
funny.
unicorn coin.
I thought that's what it was. Or it's Uniswap.
It's
isn't
a
it?
Uniswap, yeah. It's the unicorn like little logo, so I just called it unicorn coin because
So
it needs a fun little name instead of Uniswap.
QQJ is pretty. It's not a heavily weighted. Largest holding is the trade desk.
Okay, TTD. 10 toes down.
46% information technology.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel. Ooh, that's not a great one. Okta. Koopa.
Yeah, that I think when I looked at it, I'm like, what are all these? There's so many tickers I just didn't recognize.
Sheridan, yeah. It's the same type of.
Someone's saying someone in the Discord chat is a DJ at 99.9 country. Really? I think we would know that already if that was true.
I think they figured me out, Mitch.
They got you, dude?
Yeah, dude. I do DJ on the side, but
do you really?
About 10 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
No, just kidding. Big Kappa. I'm not a DJ.
Wow. Dude, your voice sounds like it, kind of.
Yeah, Matthew.
Dude, do an impression. Do a DJ.
Do an impression, huh?
Yeah. You can drink a beer too if you need,
saying-
but whatever.
It's way too on
They
the spot,
saying
Mitch.
you
I don't know if
have
I can do that.
Natural radio voice.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
We all know that Mitch has the radio face. We all know
yes,
that. He's admitted it
100%.
himself.
I do. A radio face right here. It's beautiful. Perfect for the radio.
Gentlemen in the mix.
Voice, I don't know, man. Still, I never thought I had a radio voice.
Radio, like the guy from the football movie?
Yeah, that one, dude. My God.
I'm just kidding, man.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Connect. But I don't
That's
know,
a
man.
good movie.
Yeah.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, the Truman Show guy's like one of the main characters. Right?
Yeah, he's a football coach.
Yeah. If only we knew who you were, Mr. Smith. Oh my God, chat.
I just watched the Rock the other night. He's in that one too.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
He's about to be
The
making
Sean
a
Connery movie.
reappearance with this lockdown. Or whatever it's going to be.
He's gonna be Black Adam, right?
Who? What?
The Rock.
Yes,
No, I was talking about the movie
Yes.
with I forgot his name.
Timbo, 12,
You just
12, 24,
asked
24. I think it's, what is it, 48, 48, 64, 64, and then 96, 96 are all Super Saiyans that are level up. Yes.
Brad, are
I
you
went
talking
to
about-
go look on your website.
Sean
It used
Connery.
to say what it was. It's not there anymore. What were you just asking? What actor were you asking about?
Me?
I was looking at something else. Yeah.
Truman Show guy?
The coach from radio?
Yeah.
Ed
Or the Truman Show guy.
Yeah, Ed Harris, Pollock. Ed Harris. Somebody asked me once over and over again if he was my dad here in LA, so it's so funny.
Man, what a freaking, man, 16,430 right now. I mean, this is Cloud 9. This is unreal. In denial of Link, since that was never in denial on Link. Brianna Rhonda, are you projecting or something?
Thoughts on Riot and Mara?
Riot? I don't know, man. It's been a minute. I don't know. I think we looked at it kind of recently until the insanity in crypto started. Oh, wow. I mean, a demand line that... Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Gentlemen.
Or you broke below it, but then rallied, sprung. You're like back testing the spring. Hold on a sec.
Bruh.
What's up, Timbo, dude?
QQQM, Mitch. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd steer clear of
What
that.
exciting times lay ahead for us.
13.26% Apple, 10.63% Microsoft, 10.2% Amazon,
All prayers
4.3%
Now let's
Facebook,
get back to the
4%
charts.
Google,
Quality time.
or
And
more than
spin the
that.
wheel
There's
of destiny.
both
Comma
shares,
folded
class
hands,
A
flex
and C
biceps,
shares.
clinking beer mugs.
Tesla, it's the Qs.
Timbo, thanks so much, man. All right, prayers for your dad, 100%, man. Yeah, 100%, dude. That's not selfish request at all. Okay. So everyone pray for Timbo's dad. Let's get back to the charts. Quality time. Spin the wheel of destiny. All right, dude. Whatever. I mean, it's not gonna land on Chug, but nice effort. Get wrecked. Chuggy Chug face destroyed. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt probes. It was just like, you know, when TTS goes off, it's just like, and it was deepish. You know, it was pretty deep. So, so it's like the QQQ, but just like a little bit more.
90% of it goes into the Nasdaq. Okay. The Nasdaq 100.
It's the less diversified Qs, right, with more potential for growth if those assets, you know, that have been outperforming continue to outperform, right?
I'd have to look at the weighting comparisons, but it's like next generation stuff. So there's some cool shit that like stocks that I found by looking up into those. I think that's what their plan probably is eventually to do. Is the one is next generation, so they'll try to. It'll have, you know, some stable holdings in big tech, and then probably invest in some smaller, riskier tech. You know, so like 90% of your portfolios in big, stable tech, and 10% they're rolling the dice on it for you. They either buy Pundy X or they bought Wink. So either like go 10x or lose everything on that 10%.
All in, dude. Dude, look at this. Look at Riot on the weekly. So good. Like, so good, man. Like, one bottom, three bottoms, you know, and if it breaks 449, it's going to $6. If it breaks $6, dude, whew, forget about it. It's going to like almost $10, right? Look at that. Is the audio too loud? The music too loud? It seems like it might be. Am I crazy here, man?
Chatting with Ether the other day about Riot. Ended up looking at it pretty closely. It's pretty decoupled from Bitcoin's price action. But looking at what they're doing, they're mining, and then they're spending more money on mining equipment.
Thank you, Timbo.
So like, what is it? What's?
We're gonna dance, dude.
Is that a joint?
But they've been around since 2004.
Ooh, Riot?
Yeah.
I guess they like pivoted or something. Oh my god, it's just terrible. But
it just followed Bitcoin's price action to the T.
It reminds me though of something like an S coin, like Ethereum or Litecoin or something that's just being down. And it seems like if Bitcoin goes on a multi-year run or something, this thing's gonna see $10 or $9.45 again at some point. You know, like this is what you do at these levels. If this is what you're doing and you keep rejecting these lower prices, I mean, you're just thinking eventually it will break 449, see 606. If it can break 606, it's going to 945. So it looks like there is pretty decent upside potential in this asset where you are. I mean, if the crypto trend is to continue like the monthly's implying, right, on Bitcoin, you think this is just going to be, a rising tide lifts all ships? I think this is just one of the ships that's going to rise with it. You know, mining or something. I mean, am I crazy here?
Crushed by the Chinese. The chart.
Yeah, there's the technicals, not the fundamentals. I mean, like, cause whatever. We're screwed.
Bitcoin's price action. Yeah, you'd think it would follow.
Is
that a joint?
All right, Timbo, the string bets or string tips. Sorry, dude. Patron string. Boom. Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know. Like, dude, do you see Alex Cobb's like got mining rigs he's mining Ethereum. I don't know if it's legit or not. He's saying it is. He's saying he's making a lot of money. Like he's made like almost $4,000 this month mining Ethereum, I guess.
My friend was saying he got super lucky doing that. I don't think it's that easy. There's got to be a catch to it.
It's not. I'm building a 300 GPU cluster right now, and it takes some getting used to for sure.
Well, plus Ethereum is moving to proof
What's
of
the
stake.
cost of a rig? Yeah, then what's the cost of the electricity?
Yeah, he said, I mean, like, just what he said on his videos, he said it cost a couple G's, so $2,000 to $3,000, I guess, and then maybe energy is only a few hundred dollars a month. I don't know, so I guess he's still somewhat, his margin is okay. He's still making money, if that was the case.
Yeah.
But, you know, you don't really know. Like, let's see, like, it on paper, if that is, you know. Because, like, I just feel so weird about, like, throwing down all this money on like, you know, throwing capital into rigs, mining rigs, and then, I don't know, it just reminds me of 2017. I feel like so many people got destroyed. I'm just glad I never really got into it.
It happened. Well, that's how I got into crypto. I built a rig, mined Ethereum, and sold it right before the crash. I felt so bad because the person I sold it to I was coaching his son in soccer.
Dang, that's rough.
So,
that's really rough.
You know, we talked about it. I told them about the risks, and they went with it. So.
Yeah.
So what happens when you like invest all that money into the mining rig and then Ethereum moves to proof of stake? I mean, what good is your mining rig then?
You can start mining something else, right?
You can point your mega hash at something else, at another algo, and hope that the difficulty doesn't, like, you know, there's a lot of mega hash pointed at Ethereum. If that all moved over to another coin, the difficulty is going to spike and kind of jack shit up for a little while.
Yeah, and I mean, everything's kind of catching these gains. They're not performing that great. I mean, really, dude. You know, there's so many that are just like, look what Bitcoin's doing, and then these altcoins are just doing nothing. It's just a different we're living in a different meta from 2017. It's just not the same. So trying to do that, it's probably going to be far more difficult to find something profitable to mine. It's just Ethereum's done, and you've got all this equipment. It's like, which one you going to mine next? You know, and you have opportunity costs and energy consumption and all that, like.
It's a big opportunity for a lot of proof of work coins. I know which one I'm thinking of.
Which one?
DGB, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really solid UTXO blockchain that has, dude, there's so much with it that I just love about it.
Are you mining it?
I just love the community. I love everything about it.
Are you mining it though?
No, I don't mine. I don't have the time of day for that.
Yeah.
That's the first crypto I ever bought back in the day.
What?
It was a big old
personal
pump and
time
dump.
does mining require a day? Turn on a computer and let it go.
Yeah, once you get it established, it should be pretty set, right? Pretty easy.
Yeah. Well,
Logan was a little bit inebriated.
Coolest thing that
convinced me to mine using solar power. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty sure it's not going to work.
That's the best way to go, but like the upfront cost of a solar array for the megawatts you'll need is just completely outweighed by the cost upfront.
I'm right at the area. I don't know I can't even remember what it was.
Yeah, so what I'm getting at with the time of day thing, it's like, once you get into something, it's a rabbit hole, right? And the same thing with mining, same thing with crypto, same thing with trading.
Yeah.
I just don't want to walk down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
It's one thing I can't invest in.
Yeah, I think you kind of have a personality similar to mine, where you want to be not the jack of all trades, but the master of one, right? or I mean, like if you are the jack of all trades, you are the master of none, right? So you want to be the master of one. And yeah. So I like, for me in life or anything I do, I'm all in on something or I'm nothing. I don't dab. I hate dabbing on things, like, not the, what people think dab is now, but I'm just talking like, I don't like putting my feet in something and not going all the way and submerging my body into it, right? You know what I'm talking about? So
yeah, exactly. It's same with this. It's this trading journey that I've been on.
Yeah, you're all in with it. Yeah, you're with all of us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about just the process and like learning and just like continuously chasing and making myself better. It's a continuing education thing. Like, graduated from school some years ago now, and like I want to keep that process up. I want to keep teaching myself because education just keeps the mind plastic. I want to keep yelling. I want to keep learning stuff. And this is a great outlet for that.
100%, dude. 100%. It's like, it's a unending process, which I love. Like investing in yourself. You just continue to get better. And then, yeah, it's like you have peripheral stuff that can complement the main thing you're into. So I had a question, kind of off topic, but on topic at the same time, because we were talking about Ethereum mining stuff. So what is going to happen with Ethereum 2.0? Is Ethereum going to become like Ethereum ETHH or something? What is the 2.0? Is it going to be Ethereum is just now, it's the same thing on the chart, but it's just now different? I mean, how is that working?
It's the same thing on the chart.
Okay, so it's not going to change. It'll stay Ethereum to US dollar, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't change. It's the blockchain getting an upgrade.
Hey guys, can y'all hear me?
Yep. What's up?
Yeah. Okay. I code on this stuff. I work on some Ethereum projects. I just want to chime in on the mining that the proof of work isn't going away. There's like right now they just have on F2. It's like they're only doing deposits for F2 where you're getting staking out of it. But proof of work is going to be live for a long time, and they're actually they're doing a sharded database design. So shard 1 is going to be the proof of work chain. So those miners aren't going away. The rest of the like shard 1 and shard 2 are going to be proof of stake, where you have to have 32 ETH. You set up a node that has 32 ETH staked, right?
Okay. Is this like where people are speculating? Because we look at, watch this, dude. And this, I think, is the only reason, because of what's coming, that this is one of the main search words. Look at this. Yeah, you go to Bitcoin. Google Trends. You go down here. Where is it? Ether, currency. But then down here, number 2 related queries. You have Ethereum price, and then number 5 is Ethereum. So it has to be because of that, right? It has to be because Ethereum 2.0 is coming.
Is there a date when ETH 2.0 is supposed to launch?
It's coming, right?
December 1st.
Yeah, dude.
December 1st?
You know how they are with launch
short
dates.
December 2nd.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. But we've broken out.
Buy the rumor, sell the news.
Ethereum 288K.
They have to hit 500,000 ETH staked, and they're only at like 50,000. So there's no way they're going to hit that mark by the end of the month.
I don't understand that. What is it? They have to do something
to basically to activate phase 0 of F2. They're wanting a bunch of Ethereum deposited to F2. So right now there's around 50,000 that's been deposited of 50,000 ETH. The goal is 500,000. So there's no way they're going to hit that by the end of the month.
So what's going to happen when they don't hit?
If you go to launch,
delayed again.
Yeah, go to launchpad.ethereum.org. It's got the chart on there where it shows the basically the amount of deposits and everything.
So it's not gonna. So there you go, Probst. It's evidently it's not gonna launch December 1st, dude. If you're hearing this right.
Yeah.
It's not like a hard launch.
Failure to launch.
So okay, if it doesn't launch, then hey, it's gonna keep pumping until it hits the measure move 652 of the double bottom, and then it'll launch, and then it dumps. How about that, dude?
December 1st to the 2nd. I'll be
Just
short
pump
on
all
it.
the way
5%, 7% pullback, and then people
We
will
go
be like,
again?
All right, yeah, then I'm good to go. It's like
All right.
EOS when they couldn't get consensus.
Oh, but they're dead. That's like a dead project, man. It has to be. What has happened with EOS?
Gordon Bombay he triple deked and he missed.
Oh my god, dude.
They were cursed from the beginning.
Yeah, dude. I can't believe he was the spokesperson. And it was not Gordon Bombay. It was the antagonist from the Hawks, right?
It was
the bad guy?
It was young Gordon Bombay.
Nah, dude. It was the antagonist from the Hawks. He was like the star player on the Hawks, and he was the... Come on, someone back me up on this. On Mighty Ducks.
Brock Pierce?
Yes, he's young Gordon Bombay. When they do the slow mo and he triple dekes and he clanks it off the.
So it was young Gordon Bombay. It wasn't the bad guy. I thought it was always the bad guy.
No.
Holy crap! What was that thinking? Whatever.
So
I'd like to go rewatch the Mighty Ducks at some point, just for fun.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, dude. Mighty Ducks 2 is pretty good too. Iceland.
I have quite a few buddies in that.
It might inspire you.
Emilio Estevez. Oh no, that guy. He's screwed. He's like a meth head now.
Emilio.
No, Goldberg.
His brother,
Goldberg.
Sheen.
No, Goldberg. The guy who was Goldberg, not Emilio, sorry. The guy who was Goldberg is a meth head now, like crazy bad. Look it up, just Google it. I don't even know what his name was.
There. Hold on. Sean Weiss.
He's clean now, man.
Is
he
he?
went to treatment. He went to treatment. I think like 6 months ago. He was on TMZ. They showed the picture of him, like the third arrest he'd gotten, and now he's gotten like new teeth and all this shit, and like they just he's clean now.
That's nice.
Sorry.
Good to hear. No, don't be sorry. That's always great hearing redemption story. I mean, I'm just reporting on what happened to him. So if he made a turnaround, that's fantastic. Because if you keep going down the road you're on at that level, you're done, man. It's gonna be a short life.
I meant sorry for swearing. I forgot we were on stream.
It's all good, man. I mean, you can curse. Like it's just I don't curse on stream, you know. So.
What do you think about the
Oh
drop
my
in
god,
volume
that's
on
crazy.
BTC/USD
Wow.
weekly since
We'll show a picture of this guy. What do you think about the dropping volume on Bitcoin in the weekly since dropping volume on Bitcoin since the crash? Yeah, well, high volume normally, ushers in a reversal, but I don't know, man. I think Bitcoin volume is, you take it with a grain of salt because most of the trading done on Bitcoin in large orders done OTC, over the counter, so it like the exchanges lag behind OTC. So
I just got an email from PayPal that says I can buy up to 20,000 a week of crypto.
Oh man, they want it, dude. They're pushing it. They want you to FOMO in, dude. They're like, come on, PayPal, Square, MicroStrategies, composite operators, hedge funds we don't even know about that bought all this crypto down here this summer. They want it, man. Push it. Put it on CNBC. The Truman Show guy in his own way. Like, this is how they get the parabolic run to continue. But look at this, dude. This is crazy. Sorry.
That looks bullish as heck, though. Did you see Square sold over $1 billion of Bitcoin in a quarter?
Oh yeah, dude. So nuts.
Are they selling it and like trading it at all, or are they just holding it?
They legally have to have 1-to-1, right? Like if they are selling it, they have to have a reserve of 1 Bitcoin or something. I'm pretty sure.
I'll pull up their 10K.
I mean, are they trading it themselves at all too, like for any type of a profit, or is it like the money that they're putting in there just holding it as their assets?
I don't know on that. I know that they put 1% of their cash reserves. I forget how much it was.
50 million
in Bitcoin,
which is nothing really. I mean, that's not a drop in the bucket to Bitcoin's market cap.
The financials. Let's see you have to disclose.
Yeah, they might own more than that. I mean, that was just what they did on October 8th, and that was the beginning of it all. That was the beginning of this entire crazy run.
Got the ball rolling.
It's what decoupled it. It decoupled Bitcoin from the S&P 500.
Are they charging? I haven't bought any on PayPal. Are they? I don't know if they're charging fees or how they make.
Not until January, I think. There's no fees on buying and selling crypto on PayPal until the beginning of the year. I'm pretty sure that was like kind of their induction, or to, induct people into it. I guess I don't know.
So
there you go. Yeah, nothing till January. But then it's gonna be like Coinbase levels probably. Oh.
Am I on Square? Yeah.
You can't withdraw from PayPal though, but you can from. So to me, that's not real crypto. It's like, what are they gonna do if they have a supply shortage?
They're gonna what? You cut out.
So PayPal, they're not enabling you to withdraw if you buy Bitcoin. So it's kind of like Robinhood. Like,
yeah, it's a contract, right? It's not. It's like they represent like. Yeah, they're backed up and they'll cover anything that happens, right? They're going to protect you, but yeah, you don't actually own a real Bitcoin, right? Like the keys and all that. I don't think, right?
No keys.
But it doesn't mean you can't make money on it. It's like, right? You can. It's just you don't actually own the coin.
If we get a trade set up, I'll buy some on there and see.
Too late. GBTC long gone. We're not even at the second target yet. We only hit one, and we're on the way to number 2. Where number 2? Here's GBTC.
I meant a real one.
A real what?
A real coin. To me, a real coin's only BTC or maybe ETH.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. It looked better in my opinion than BTC at the time, and it was a way like, hey man, I'm gonna do this trade in my Roth IRA, so I'm gonna sell and then pay no capital gains on it. So
trade all you want on that stuff for sure. I just meant
man, there's nothing, dude. It doesn't look like there's anything till 2045, which is the next target. But it's so tough on this one because it's like, if GBTC has broken out, blue sky breakout until 2045, the only way it can play out is Bitcoin runs up to like 17K. Like there's no other way because it just trails Bitcoin. But how much money does GBTC have now? I mean, are they able to, you know what I'm saying? It's so weird that I liked this one. It looked better than spot price. So did Bitcoin futures. They just look better. Like when Bitcoin was showing that symmetrical triangle before Square bought 50 million on October 8th and it blasted off and broke out of the upside, it was just symmetrical, right? But then futures were showing a beautiful ascending triangle, and then this one was showing the inverse head and shoulder stuff, right? Like the back test of the breakout, the 3 rising valleys, all of it, man. Like the narrative was all bullish here, but Bitcoin just didn't look as amazing,
Okay, as of today, so Grayscale has 7.9 billion of Bitcoin.
Okay, so that's not really that much compared to the collective market cap. What's the collective market cap right now for Bitcoin? Yeah, you're right. I mean, something like that. Let's see. I gotta go to coin market cap. Let's see. 303 billion. Wow, or almost 304 billion. So obviously nothing that GBTC could do. But it just, to me, it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's like, is it coincidental that futures looked better for a trade for a long, and so did this, than spot price?
Been off the futures chart for a while. I think that's seems to be what more. I don't know.
Yeah, no, exactly. I don't know.
It takes out
it's
some
weird.
of the weekend noise.
Yeah.
Patterns are a little bit cleaner. What's the open interest?
Yeah, because it's like pure trading, right? It's like Forex kind of. So they own 4% of all Bitcoin, kind of, technically. GBTC. That's pretty amazing, you know. I mean, do you think they're continuing to buy at these levels? These hedge funds, these institutions, these players are buying at like 15, 16K? Or they're just now relying on...
We'll find out.
Like, who's buying right now?
That's all come out.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's Europe shut down for certain things. Japan has been on. God, that was a great not too long ago. Japan and China are been bullish as F, but every other country's basically shutting down. So, what's that mean? Everyone's got to print more money,
and then they're gonna immediately turn it into the greenback, right? Yeah, they're gonna turn it into the US dollar.
So
our governor said next week they're gonna decide on bars, restaurants, and
where?
Gyms in Ohio.
Who's buying? Mitch may not agree, but a lesson I learned a long time ago: a stock is never too expensive to buy or never too cheap to sell.
Yeah, and they can remain underbought or overbought forever. You know that.
Made a secret exit since they made like 40% profits already. Are they hiding?
Read this TTS. Thanks, Jake. And you
I was
answer.
an idiot for buying more Neo at 17 or whatever.
Well, I'm not calling anyone an idiot for buying Bitcoin. I'm just saying, I was just asking the question, do you think these institutions are buying Bitcoin at levels like this, you know, and how they'd have to, right? Like, obviously retail can't be pushing this price up. There's no way. And we know no one in the retail space even cares about Bitcoin compared to previous bumps. Not even close.
Is there any data that can show how many purchases are going through PayPal for crypto?
When they're
they
report it, right? Their earnings.
No, they have nothing yet, but it's just basically scaling up of what they were doing they were doing it for a couple of years on the Cash App, and so it's just now moving into the Square platform.
Did y'all want to answer what Jake said?
Did
I don't
y'all
think so.
see that? Okay, so about 3 days before PayPal announced this, that there is the largest Bitcoin transaction. It was $1 billion.
I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, but like, it was weird, right? It didn't do anything. Right, nothing happened. But yeah, when it did, I remember like patrons were like pinging and like freaking out about it when it happened. God, hold on, I'm drawing this coin.
How did people know about it?
Wasn't it on an exchange or something? People are saying, what is it? It was the government. The government made the transfer.
I think the lawyer
gave
over the keys to it.
That was the Mt. Gox stuff? Or no, it was one of the exchanges that got hacked, right? Silk Road, that's right. Yeah, Silk Road.
Yeah. Oh, that hasn't been sold yet, though.
Yeah, and they would auction that, right?
The lawyer just gave over the
70
keys
billion
to it.
worth.
70 billion? That is so much.
Yeah.
70 billion, because the market cap of Bitcoin is, right, 300 billion? That is so much.
I think it's 70,000 Bitcoin. So what? Yeah, maybe more than that. I don't know. It's in the newspaper.
So I don't know if that's. There's no
70
way.
billion would be a lot, but 70 is in my head.
7 billion. See, not 70. Yeah, I was like, there's no way. Still, 7 billion is. That's like what? Almost as much as GBTC owns, right? No, it's 1 billion. See, fake news. Chat, fake news.
How many Bitcoin is it?
70,000 coins equaling $1 billion. There we go. That's more non-insane. 1 billion. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if it's 1 billion, Winklevosses will get those, right? Pick those up.
It'll go up to who's the last one that bought all of the Silk Road? Tim
Draper.
Tim Draper, I believe, has made an offer. But it's going to be a decent legal battle for it.
Get a pullback. Uh-oh.
FBI is claiming asset forfeiture. It was supposedly stolen. Ross knew who the person was, or knew online who the person was. The feds know online who the person is. They don't have a physical body, or it had to do with the that Russian exchange, BTCX or something like that. It's good and bad thing. It was considered gone forever, so it was part that was being counted as adios. We'll never find it again.
Oh, interesting. Someone in the chat said, his name is Azana, said there's now data on PayPal crypto volume. Their service provider, Itbit, powered by Pax, has reported triple the volume since today. Of course, right? Today they unloaded the floodgates, right? They opened them. Phil was even showing a screenshot in Australia. So it's like, did he gain access to? Is it not just United States citizens? Because that was the article I read, was just US. But on the witch hat, it's a wizard hat, and that was last stream. This stream's different than last stream, not the same stream.
Happy Friday the 13th for you guys on the East Coast.
Yeah. Yeah, really, it's gonna be a freaky one, man.
Yeah, but no more witch hats.
Yeah, dude, no witch hats on Friday the 13th, dude, ever. No witch hats, period, ever. Only wizard hats.
Oh, witch hat.
Wow. This is amazing. Holy crap. 4 flips in a row. All heads. So that means they would have all been tails.
The last time we had a Friday the 13th.
Kind of. We definitely, it was a stream.
Friday of oil futures going negative during the crash.
Yeah, that's right.
March. It was March.
March. Yeah.
We got a bearish.
What's up, Matt? Thank you, dude, for the 3s.
Bearish Gartley on Friday the 13th. My God.
And then 4-hour bearish divergence if you stall here. You don't want to stall here, man, because you will show bearish divergence. Just got to keep it going, man. I don't know. Where we are, though, there's just not any resistance. Tell me, looking left, if there's resistance, really. Not really. Oh, God. Call of Duty is playable now. Wasn't like the last Call of Duty release, it wasn't even playable for like 24 hours online. It was so screwed up.
No,
that's why Bitcoin's going to slow down. Everybody's going to play COD.
Play what?
COD. C-O-D. Call of Duty.
Cold War, man. Yuri Bezmenov.
I'm a proud boomer that doesn't know what the F that means, so.
Cash on delivery.
Yeah, dude, that's the one.
COD is.
Infomercials.
He probably knows Goldeneye.
Jeff, that's because you know how to shoot a real gun. They don't.
Heck no, I own one of those guns from Call of Duty. And shoot it all the time. Yeah, man. Well, it's more fun shooting guns IRL than it is shooting on COD. Here we go, chat. We're selling off 16,320. What?
Targets they are.
Don't do it to me.
1.1 now 1.13 billion.
What?
The amount that the Fed seized. So I'm texting my buddy that I still have access to the case. See who puts in claims for it.
Is it a thing? I can actually look that up or something on the chart? No, let's see. Maybe it's online. Streaming market data.
I think the reason it came,
Give me a
the reason
link.
the Fed seized all that Bitcoin, they knew this dude. They were trying
Even when,
to
because we are like-minded, remember the flower before the trees
basically
let strings spin
threaten
out
him
you.
with charges and all this stuff, and he just said "F you." But some dude on Twitter found the account and basically
Thanks,
started
Matt.
tried to get everyone together to hack that account or find the keys, and they would all split it. And so that's when the Fed decided to remove the money out of the account. When Ross was arrested, we knew that that money was stolen and sitting in a wallet.
Post it in the Discord, Azana. Don't post it here because it will get hidden. Yeah, we don't allow links in the general or in the live chat. But if you post it in the general chat in Discord, it should be fine. As long as it's not a download, it's just a URL.
They're kind of like, hey, you get stimulus if you file your taxes type thing to get everybody who didn't file taxes.
Wow. That's crazy. Is that a thing? Figure like most of the people that would be filing their taxes anyway, that would be getting a stimulus check, right? Because they normally people that get a stimulus check would be getting back some money, right? Like because most of the time people are like claiming too much, and then they always get a payday on tax day, right?
I got a stimulus, and I ended up paying a ton of money in taxes.
Did you get a PPT loan? Did you?
No, just a regular stimulus, man.
The one-time check they sent out to people, or the monthly?
They sent it to me in a debit card.
I didn't get that. What was it? $1,200, $1,500, something like that.
Yep.
Get it? So I don't know.
Actually, I got 24 from me and my ex-wife.
I think every individual gets $1,200, and then it's $500 for each kid. So we should have gotten $2,900, but
Hey,
they just didn't know.
Here's a financial question for all you wizards. What do you do with a account that is like a trust account, a payee account?
A trust payee from a family member that's
So
passed.
it's an SSI payee account for my kid, for my little girl.
I don't know, man.
She gets Social Security benefits, so they're Social Security benefits, but it's a payee, so you can't invest it technically.
Okay.
But that's stupid because it's just sitting there and it makes nothing by sitting there. You know, cash having that.
There's someone investing that. Not well, but
My only thought is using it to pay for stuff that is like allotted to pay for it, and then just taking that money and then investing money that like I would just give her for that instead. because I don't need her money, but just saying, okay, hey, $200 a month for her food, I take that out and then I just take it and invest it.
Must use the money for your current needs: housing, utilities, food, medical expenses, personal care items, clothing, and rehabilitation expenses if you're disabled.
And
Yeah,
that's all you're supposed to use it for. So
I wouldn't F with Social Security Department, especially since we're draining the F out of that fund. And they're gonna.
I want to put it in. I want to
people.
give her some Bitcoin, man. Think about it. She's only 5. She's got 13 more years of that. 13 more years, she's gonna collect that. I mean, it's gonna be nothing in cash, man.
Yeah, it only loses value. Well, I mean, you know,
what is it?
Through inflation.
Social Security is invested in Ultra T notes, or they're invested in inflation. Inflation's built into the bonds.
I figured it out. It'll be like quite a bit at that point. So it's something I got to figure out how to invest in for her.
Yeah, we're on a Patreon, YouTube live stream, so
I gotcha.
I will say that there's no legal way that you could do anything other than she could only use that money for the bare essentials. How'd she qualify?
Death.
Death of a parent or guardian, something like that? Okay.
Death of a parent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've talked to some other people about it too. It's kind of the same thing. So, but legally, I think the only way I can do it is just taking the money for what it's supposed to be used for, and then like paying it towards it, and then me just basically saying, well, I'm just, instead of you paying it out of your money, I'm just gonna invest my money.
Are you her caretaker now, or yes?
Well, yeah.
You use the money to buy groceries, pay for all the groceries, and then take money you would have spent on groceries and invest that.
Yeah, that's pretty much
legal.
what I thought. Yep.
She can buy the food, make sure she's clothed and all that stuff.
Here's Idbit.
Yeah, she would have been anywheres, you know. So
yeah.
The whole I never needed it. I don't need it, you know. But they're gonna give it to me. I'm gonna take it for her.
Hey, what was that site? Arg.trade?
AGGR.trade. It's like aggregate.trade, but again, abbreviated. AGGR.trade.
Thank you, sir.
My kid's gonna be going into 5th grade with a shirt that says "I own Bitcoin."
Yeah, man.
I sent my kid to school with a Mitch Ray TA shirt because I ordered the wrong size.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really cool. Waiting for the day, one day that someone's wearing. I don't even know if we even sold enough merch for that. Someone could just randomly find someone else. Big one's selling off 16, 2, 3, 6 now. We got a reversal, man, and it keeps going.
Could retest that what?
15782. I mean, but it kind of already did. But yeah, I guess it could. Yeah, because like on the daily, it hasn't. Right. That's what you got to look at. We broke it, and so it's barely done anything on the daily. So you think, yeah, a back test of 15782 before going higher, sure, or not, yeah. Or not, or it just sells off a little bit, rallies, and sits sideways, and then creates just a doji candle or something, you know.
Mitch, are you making more of the 1776 t-shirts?
I mean, making it anymore. You can buy them anytime you want. But unless you're saying a different design or format.
They're up on merch.
Yeah, they're there. You can buy them.
Oh, I'll take a look.
Yeah, I love it. I love wearing my American script R and on the back 1776. I don't really know what I'm looking at on this itbit thing. Like, it's just because of PayPal. But what about all this other data? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, huh? It's kind of confusing. But I guess this is the volume spike because of PayPal or something. Of course, it's still a breakout. Yeah. Dude, the price swings Bitcoin gets now, like, you can't freak out about it. Like, it's barely moving percentage-wise. It's doing nothing. Okay, what is it for anyone looking to track crypto volumes going through PayPal? Given Pack says itbit is their liquidity provider and the exchange was doing 3 million a day before. Here's a nice chart to follow. Yeah, so I mean, like, what about before? You know, what about all this stuff? What were they doing there? But yeah, so I guess this was before, and now PayPal's like, all right, we're onlining it, you know, and yeah, October 21st or October 20th, the day before the news broke, which was like, you know, maybe it might be off or something because of UTC, but yeah, that huge spike right there was the day the news was announced or the day before. So ever since then, it seems like, yeah, it's just continued to climb in the unveiling today. So yeah, it's up 22.57 million last 24 hours. Drop in the bucket.
Yeah, all they did was whoever was providing, basically through the Cash App, whoever was the liquidity provider, they just opened it up to Square, and so they didn't. Square customers ended up buying 50 million over time. Released that info.
Dang, dude, somehow I've been live already like an hour and 12 minutes. Ridiculous. Streaming is a time machine, dude. It really is.
Do I sound much different with this mic, Mitch? This is the first time I've used it.
No, really sounds good. Clear though. Sounds good.
This is the Logan Paul mic.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's. I want to get the Joe Rogan one, but that's probably the same one, right?
That's it.
Yeah, that's the one. Like everyone, conservative twins, everyone uses that.
RM7B or something like that. I forget what it is. Pretty sweet. It's heavy.
Yeah, but quality. It's probably heavy for a reason.
Yeah.
Now you just need some. I mean, you got your man cave or your office, right? You need RGBs, man. Been talking about this for years with you.
I'm not putting colors in my freaking office.
Dude, just light strips, man.
I have
beautiful
gangster computers. The second one's getting built. The first one's already built out.
Dude, get some. Dude, I'm telling you, get some Corsair RGB fans, man. You gotta have them anyway. Might as well.
I have Corsair fans. I don't have.
You should get them. You should get the Vengeance, the Vengeance RAM.
I could tell you exactly what I have.
John Mayer uses that microphone for vocals. Holy crap!
Dude. It's used by a lot of musicians too.
Wow, it's not just for that's. What am I doing? I need to do this for anyway. Tax write-off, before the end of the year. What's it called again? I'm just gonna.
Shure SM7B, SHURE SM Sam Mary 7 boy.
Yep, there it is. That's the one. Yep. What is it? $400. Let me bring it up.
So I bet you can.
I think this is right.
Maybe Musician's Friend is having like a.
Is this it?
Waiting on the delay. I might be rewound. Hold on. So I went to go listen to my voice on the TV.
Yeah, I'll bet you can. Oh, sorry.
What's up, Ninja Girl?
What's going on? The only thing that you might not like about it, Mitch, you have to be really kind of close to it.
I mean, that's okay. Look, it's like my mic's like, I don't know, like mine's like right here.
You could have it off the screen. So now it'd be at the point where it's about 10 inches away from me. Am I still clear?
Yeah, I mean, mine's that far too. It's like right here to here.
Yeah.
This is the one though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You might be able to pick one up on Black Friday deal. That's coming up quick here.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be great if you can find a deal. If y'all just remember this conversation, this microphone. I guess I'm gonna save it and put it on my wish list. Which you can go to my wish list if you want. Like it's in the description.
Most places are already running Black Friday deals.
Yeah, at this point it's like, isn't it Black Friday just all year now? I mean, really?
Pretty much.
Add to list.
Yeah, I just pulled it up on Google, and Guitar Center was there was the first ad that came up. So Guitar Center usually runs those Black Friday deals or whatever. So.
And this one's $100 off, 20% sale at this current time. So
yeah,
$399.
They're always $399.
Okay.
What mic are you looking at?
The SHURE.
Sure, SHURE SM7B.
We're gonna add it to the wish list. Oh, add a list. Here you go. Wish list. Boom.
It's not a USB mic though. You have the setup and everything to.
No, well, you don't want USB anyway, though. I mean, you want to get the one where you have to have the good hardware to actually run it, because then it'll sound good.
Yeah.
You'll actually you'll be able to
like
get
a mixer.
Good throughput.
Go through a mixer.
Yeah, so
you have your own little mixer, and I mean, even if it's just like a one-channel mixer, you still can edit it and really dial it in where it sounds good. You don't want to be like all woofing, sounding like you're woofing in the mic every time you talk just because you can't control it, right?
Yeah, but like for what I'm doing,
So
can you tell?
Steinberg UR RT4. They have the Steinberg UR RT2, which would work for you.
What is this, a mixer?
Yeah.
And Mitch, you got to do something about that boom too. I think the table mount's got to go.
Well, I have the ghetto thing set up. It's not connected. I mean, I just probably need a new table completely. Oh, it's just so much work and so much like. Oh my god, I know, dude. There's just probably things I need to do. That
get one that has that suspension on it, and then if you bump the table, it won't make that big of a sound.
You don't with this one. You don't need suspension on it.
It's not connected anyway. Like it's not.
It has.
This table's not connected to this table where all my stuff is.
It has whatever.
So it's just table boom.
Yeah,
you could.
It's just the sound of you hitting the table.
Dude, it's gonna happen. Out of it, and nothing's gonna happen.
Now, what happens? I think Matthew might be talking about is when this on this desk is kind of screwed up. When I pull it out, sometimes it'll pop. It'll make this loud noise, and it's right below the mic. So that could very well, like that type of noise.
Yeah,
that is what happens.
You get a GatorWorks. It's $130. GatorWorks. Like mine, I'm moving it all around back and forth. There's no squeak ever.
No, I don't hear anything.
Yeah. So you can. It's.
Can you hear this?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go, dude. It's different. Correct.
Here's how you solve that. To get rid of all the tiny little low sounds that you don't want people to hear, you get a noise gate. And in order to prevent all the like really loud sounds from like busting everybody's eardrums, you get a compressor. And so you run your audio through both of those things, and it basically chops all the tops off of all the high-end loud sounds, right? So that they're not that loud. And then the noise gate trims all the hum and buzz and, you know, low-level hiss and all those kind of things that you get in microphones, so that you don't have to, you know, you don't have any like line noise, right?
Yeah. Jesus, man. I wish I had someone locally that could just install this for me, so I don't have to do it. I just pay money. It's like, here's money, do it, and they're like, okay. Because it's just like, you know, it's one thing. Like, I mean, I knew.
Do you have a Guitar Center or a?
Yeah, that's all software stuff, man. I mean, you don't have to buy anything for that. I mean, you can get a software mixer on your machine, and then you can just, you know, you could share your screen with me, and I could configure it for you.
No, you need something in the middle for the power that this needs.
Yeah, I have something called a Focusrite for mine, but I haven't used it in so long I forgot how to use it. Because I set this stuff up for my microphone.
Yeah, headache.
It's like the power source, but then it's also a compressor. Like you dial it in, talk into it, and try to keep the light from going red. Then you know that you're.
It's the key to more subs, man. As soon as I get a new microphone and a suppressor and all these other things, boom, dude. I'm gonna jump up 10,000 subs.
Exactly.
Easy.
Exactly, dude. It's the microphone and the compressor.
Yeah.
It's all over, Johnny.
You can get at least 5 more subs out of me for that. I mean,
let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, I mean, like, I know I'm gonna get that SM7B. Just I'm gonna get that and then play with it and try to get acquainted with it, and then like and then just dip my toes in after that, then get that mixer thing. So the mixer thing, just how do you plug it in? Is it go into a USB port or something, or the audio jack? I don't know.
So
When I was using mine on my laptop, you have audio cables, but then it would actually, the only interface for the laptop was USB. So it really depends on what you're
yeah, so you have an XLR female cable to male cable that runs into the mixer, and then there's like a weird USB cable that comes out of it, the back, that you run into the computer.
But what input? What computer do you like? What
your regular PC, and you set your microphone to be that as default.
Okay, so it's the audio jack,
and then
your audio jack.
Okay. It has no microphone connection or headphone connection. You could technically run it through the thing that I have, but like I hear my voice coming back through, so I just have my output settings set to, you know,
dude, this song is amazing. Y'all hearing this?
To a 3.5 millimeter audio jack.
Oh, that piano. Yeah, dude. It's okay. Well,
oh, here's a badass one right here. It's called Go XLR, designed with streaming and podcasting in mind. The Go LXR is an uncomplicated, future-proof mixer for streaming that won't need replacing for a long time.
What's it called? OXR?
Go LXR.
Oh yeah. I think I had this on my watch or my wish list. Yeah.
There you go.
So you buy this, you buy the microphone, and then you're set, right? And then maybe the other thing,
you buy a boom stand.
Right,
you can
the
buy
rest of it. Once you get that stuff, that's your hardware input, right? So I mean, the rest is all software. So I mean, any kind of effects you want to run, like noise gate and compression, you can do all that software on your computer. After you get it, you can say, okay, grab the input from this device and filter it through the program, right? And so that's all configuration. Once it's in there, it's all, a screen on your, on your computer. You just adjust all the levels and, turn on this effect and turn off that effect and etc.
Okay, guys, here's my watch list, or here's my wish list, dude. Never before posted, ever.
What's it called? Go XLR.
Go XLR. Yeah, it's like an S coin, but
Alarm for
not.
what time?
Hello? No, Alexia, stop. I just said XLR and it triggered it, and now it's still recording me. Alexa, stop.
I was about to yell, Smexia, buy it now. The Shure SM7B. Then all of a sudden, mine would fire off 4 times, and I'd have 4 ordered.
Alexa, add 500 pounds of dog food to the grocery list.
Someone Shazam the song. Sounds super good.
Just want to see if the Go XLR. You gotta
depending
type it
depending
in.
on the mic you get, you might need phantom power too.
Everybody be quiet. Hold on a second.
Thompson. Yeah, I have one USB-C port that's not being used on my motherboard, so I can definitely use that. You got a recommendation, Tom? So he's saying maybe not use that Go XLR.
Well, if you've got a PCIe slot that's open, you can get a PCIe expansion slot that has 5 more USB ports on it. So I mean, it's not like you're limited on number of USB ports.
But he said he's like an audio engineer or something. He's saying like, I probably want to go with USB-C, which I can do. I can use a USB. I have one of those.
USB-C is what they.
Yeah, USB-C will get you the speed. You can also get that too on a PCIe expansion slot.
Yeah. Well, I have no problem with it. It's just like if I could use either, but he was just talking about if it's USB, it might be dated. So I don't know, dude. This is so foreign to me. This is like, if you're new to TA and like you're watching my stream, you're like, what?
Yeah, so
simple TA, man.
If you type in like Joe Rogan podcast equipment, basically go down the first couple things and pretty much
you just buy all that.
Yeah, the first 2. The mic and the mount, and then the compressor. You can get away with a couple different ones because he has like a huge mixer board. You don't need that.
What would he need it for? What does a podcaster need a huge mixer board for?
There's a ton of audio coming in, coming out. It's getting edited at the same time. You have multiple mics.
Well, Joe Rogan also has all those effects that he runs in. He's got several guys that are feeding stuff in there. I mean, he's also interviewing people, so he needs 2 mics for that. I mean, Mitch only needs 1 mic because he's the only one talking. I mean, if you were interviewing people and you had another
local,
effects guy over here pushing button and all that kind of stuff, is this your homework, Larry? And he's feeding that in as another channel, then
That's true.
then you'd need more channels. Or if you had an orchestra full of all right, cue the orchestra, then
Imagine someone coming to Alabama to be interviewed. Yeah, right.
I'd come to Alabama and run your soundboard. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, dude. I mean, someone said that you can hire professional audio people locally. That would be a good idea. I mean, that's our tax write-off, and they could just do it, and I don't have to worry about it. I could just buy the equipment and be like, come over and just make sure everything is perfect, And they can recommend things I need to buy if I need to, So I just gotta research that. It's probably a good idea. I won't be able to do 4K streaming until I get fiber, unfortunately. And literally, I don't think 4K streaming is possible right now with the way the servers are on YouTube. The internal servers are screwed. No way. I can't even go 6,000 bitrate. It's like unwatchable. So 30 FPS too. And like now I know it's a fact that it's everywhere because I was watching that Tim Pool stream with 150 plus thousand people watching it. Same exact problems where it would buffer, and then when it got done buffering, it would come back, but you could notice the frame rates were really choppy, and that's my same problem. So it's platform wide issue on YouTube. Never seen it before like that.
I guarantee you it's just some kind of like, you know, there's just so much political bull crap that's going on that everybody's publishing so many videos right now. They're just slamming YouTube with content, trying to, you know, convince everybody of whatever their side's deal is. I mean, it's both sides, you know, they're doing it.
Yeah. 500 hours uploaded per minute.
Is that above
There's
average?
probably a stat somewhere where you can look up to see, you know, number of
like a
videos
spike.
uploaded
Yeah, you
content.
can see. Yeah, I don't know the site though, what that would be.
I think 500 hours per minute's an old stat too.
So it's probably higher than that.
Yeah, it sucks too. I was starting the archive of your channel, Mitch, so I could do the searchable database based off of the audio from all your videos. But because of the changes they made, it kind of blocked. I have to do one video at a time right now. It's kind of funny.
Sorry with this bunch of messages and reading things.
Yeah, there's in Hoover, there's Guitar Center, and then they have like the Geek Squad for that. You can go in and buy all the stuff you need, and they'll come out and set everything up.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Then I'll just hit them up tomorrow or something.
Buy a plane ticket. I'll come out there and fly and set it up for you.
I mean, you know, it's probably more convenient just getting them out here, phone call and whatever. So this is what Tom is recommending. It's a guitarcenter.com or Guitar Center, yeah. Focusrite Scarlett Solo USB audio interface. This is what he's saying. What do y'all think? Heck of a lot cheaper than the
go to the reviews. Go down to where there's the search bar.
Yeah, I see reviews for here.
Okay,
type in
that one.
SHURE.
Well, it looks buyer beware.
That's the exact Focusrite that I have.
Is it good?
Yeah, it is. It's Scarlett.
Scarlett? Okay, so there you go. That's
So
boom.
go and enter search terms and just type in SHURE.
Okay.
Just see if this works good.
Whoops, it
works perfect for it. No problems. You don't need a ton of inputs, outputs. You just basically need something that comes through. Like, I don't know. Wayne, does yours have like adjustable? Like I can change it from different voltage powers or something back and forth.
It's like
something to do with the power. I don't know. They literally had it all connected and they started unwiring it and everything. I'm like, leave it all fucking connected. Sorry for cursing.
Dude, it's okay.
I will not.
Y'all can curse. No one's ever said y'all are not allowed to curse. Y'all can do it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I mean, not right? But like, you can definitely curse if you want. I just choose not to.
I do a courtesy one.
You got you. But you can be yourself, man. It's all good.
Be yourself. Just make
scary
sure you
blonde lady
apologize for it.
is listening, and
Yeah, just
your 20-month-old is gonna.
Yeah, but dude, it's like 12:41 a.m. What child is watching right now?
He already drops f-bombs. So, I'm like, bruh. I tried.
Well, I mean, there are not many streams or podcasts. It's like cursing is so normal now. Cursing's like not even bad. Like probably teachers cuss now, like effing Ben Franklin, dude, or something, I don't. Yeah, it's just everywhere now. Everyone curses all the time. It's very common.
There's
it's good music, man. Real good
God,
music.
Who's doing it? They're taking enrollment, and it's Tom Hanks is involved. He built up this school up on, in California cost $1 bajillion, but everyone gets a trophy, and pretty much everyone's going to go to an Ivy League school, but it's like $50K to go as a kindergartner. But now they're doing it all online. They're switching it fully to online, and you could save a whole $15,000 a year by sending your kid to school via online. $35,000 a year for your kid to take Zoom classes. You gotta be kidding me.
Okay.
Dude, this is like e-learning, like what I do. This is just the beginning of it. I mean, it's what I do for all these different fields is gonna keep growing.
Dude, I went through University of Phoenix. It was $20K for 2 semesters.
Dude,
it was $10,000 a semester.
That's crazy.
Yeah, luckily the NFL paid for it.
Yeah, but still, it's like I'm adding this one. I think this will be what I get because it's all gonna be a tax write-off, So it's like either I'll put that on the wish list, and so I have it saved.
It was basically free.
Yeah. Put on your wish list oh god, Gator Frameworks boom stand, and put the 3000 series. It'll have 3 different versions. You just pick the 3000 series.
Ultimate makes some good stuff too. Check them out.
Is this one that clamps to something, or it's like a tripod?
You can either screw through or it clamps. Or you can get just a desk stand. If you want that. But if you need something,
it might be better to do an actual tripod one that's just standing over here.
Yeah, do that.
Just change up and see if it works.
Yeah,
because like before,
pretty huge. Get the one with the big. It's like a big metal, 1 foot wide metal base. Those are a lot better as far as taking up less space in your studio.
Which one is it? Gator Frameworks Deluxe? This one?
No, you don't want that stuff. It clamps to your desk, so every time you bump your desk, it sounds like
that.
a boom.
Hit that. Open it, and then it has 3 different versions.
Okay. Oh yeah, 3000 series.
Yeah.
This one.
That's the one I have. So the cables run inside of the mount.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to do any cable work.
Well, the thing is about the way I have it set up, I have a different like little desk that this is my mic's connected to. So my desk here, it's not the same thing. They're completely disconnected, so I don't have that issue. Okay, adding this one to the list too then. Oh gosh, add him to the friggin' shopping list, no. There we go. Okay. Wish list. Alright. Merry Christmas. To myself. No, I don't want anything cheap. Cheap is not that's not what tax write-offs are for. You want to get the best, most high quality product because you're reinvesting in the stream. It's like business. So I don't want to. I'm not here to spare expenses on audio equipment or PC equipment at all, right? So. Look what Greg's saying now. You're gonna have a hard time driving an SM7B with a Focusrite interface. Only have 56 decibels of gain on the preamps. Of course, dude. Yeah. How did I not even think about it? Of course.
Well,
see, it's Greek.
Should have known better, man.
Yeah, I know. God, novice move.
Short on BTC.
Guitar Center has a bundle where it's like a desk stand that would work for you, a pair of headphones, the USB cable you're gonna need, and the mic for $449.
Wait,
deal.
Yeah, so now it's like, what did someone respond to him? I don't know, man. See, this is why I haven't acted. This is why I don't have a mixer after all this time, because it's just like, you get information, seems good, then someone else chimes in and says, well, they know even better, they know even more about it. And it's like, wait, what? And so
walk into Guitar Center and ask someone that knows about podcasting.
It's all good. I'm talking to someone, my parents' IT guy, his business partner is reaching out to me right now. Evidently, watch the stream. What's up, Exact Era? So he said him and Ryan can help with this stuff. So locally, 16222. We're selling off, man. The lowest low of this 4-hour candle.
Definitely go to your local Guitar Center. I don't think you're gonna find a better price for.
And they'll be able to refer you to people who can set everything up too.
Well, ask one of those guys or take one of them with you. Just buy the package that gives you the desktop stand that's adjustable, the microphone, the USB-C to USB regular cable or whatever it is, USB 2.0. I don't know what the F they're called. And then pair of $100 headphones that I guess go with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I kind of missed what happened. You're trying to hook up multiple mics. What's going on?
No. Just getting a
mic.
Yeah, a new mic. Tax write-off season.
The one I'm talking on, Brad.
Yeah, the Joe Rogan one. Whatever. So just want to do it and then get a mixer for it, because evidently the audio I'm providing now could be better. And it's just a reinvestment to the stream anyway, so. It's all good. Look, so I'm going to get out of here, get some rest. It's been a long day. I mean, I've been streaming for almost 5 hours today, so just going to call it a day, call it an evening, and just a chill Patreon stream. So all right, so I do really appreciate the help and stuff. Y'all give me now I know what to buy, I think, but I'm gonna go in, talk to Guitar Center and make sure that I got what and then make the purchase and then get some help from looks like Brian and Will, maybe. Just on the physical side of it. So we'll work on it. We'll get it. It'll take time, but but before the new year, I'm gonna have a whole new setup on audio, which it's not necessary. I mean, this is fine, right? But what's the fun of just if I can, why not? Why would I not reinvest? Continue to reinvest. It's my pleasure. So get the best, man. Get the probes, Mike. All right.
Good night, guys.
Y'all be good. Love y'all. Thanks so much for the support. Really do appreciate it. Each one of y'all in this voice chat supports me and what I do in the community. So thank y'all. I really do
Thanks,
appreciate it. Y'all
Thanks,
be good.
Mitch.
Later, Ninja Girl. Be good.
Hey, man. Love you, bro.
Right back at you. Peace. All right, chat. Great stream. Great. Very chill. We've been live almost 2 hours. And I had a 3-hour live stream earlier. A little bit longer, I think. So just, I'm streamed out. Bitcoin price action, pulling back some. You're going to have up and down, probably. So, and you could be starting to work on bearish divergence on the 4 hours. So just keep that in mind. But it may not be over. So just relax. Everyone breathe. Thank you everyone for watching. I will be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
JP, I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.